Have you ever heard of Kumato tomatoes? They're not your average tomato, that's for sure. In fact, they're quite unique in many ways. The crazy truth about Kumato tomatoes is that they are not genetically modified, as many people believe. No, these tomatoes are actually a result of natural crossbreeding techniques that have been used for centuries. The story of Kumato tomatoes begins in the late 20th century when a group of Spanish farmers discovered a wild tomato plant growing in the fields of Almeria. This plant produced small, dark brown tomatoes that were unlike anything they had ever seen before. Intrigued by the unique color and flavor of these tomatoes, the farmers decided to save the seeds and see if they could cultivate them. After years of careful breeding and selection, the farmers were able to develop a new variety of tomato that retained the dark brown color and rich flavor of the original wild plant. They named this new variety Kumato, after the Spanish word for dark. The Kumato tomato quickly gained popularity in Europe and eventually made its way to the United States, where it has become a favorite among chefs and home cooks alike. But what makes Kumato tomatoes so special? Well, for starters, they have a unique flavor profile that sets them apart from other tomatoes. Unlike traditional red tomatoes, which are often sweet and tangy, Kumato tomatoes have a rich, complex flavor that is both sweet and savory. Some people describe it as a combination of caramel and umami, with a hint of acidity that gives it a refreshing kick. In addition to their unique flavor, Kumato tomatoes also have a distinctive appearance. Their dark brown skin is smooth and shiny, with a hint of green around the stem. Inside, the flesh is a deep red color with a juicy texture that is perfect for slicing and dicing. And despite their unusual color, Kumato tomatoes are just as nutritious as their red counterparts, packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that are essential for good health. But perhaps the most surprising thing about Kumato tomatoes is their origin. Many people assume that these tomatoes must be genetically modified to achieve their dark color and complex flavor. But the truth is that Kumato tomatoes are the result of natural crossbreeding techniques that have been used by farmers for centuries. By carefully selecting and breeding plants with desirable traits, farmers were able to create a new variety of tomato that was unlike anything that had come before. And while the process may have taken years of trial and error, the end result is a tomato that is truly one of a kind. So the next time you see a Kumato tomato at the grocery store or farmer's market, don't be afraid to give it a try. You might be surprised by the rich, complex flavor and unique appearance of this little gem. And who knows, you might just discover a new favorite tomato variety that will become a staple in your kitchen for years to come. In a world where genetically modified foods are becoming more and more common, it's refreshing to know that there are still natural, traditional methods of plant breeding that can produce amazing results. The story of Kumato tomatoes is a testament to the power of nature and the ingenuity of farmers who are dedicated to preserving the diversity of our food supply. So the next time you bite into a juicy, flavorful Kumato tomato, remember the crazy truth behind this unique fruit. And savor every delicious bite, knowing that you are experiencing a taste of history and innovation that is truly one of a kind.